Alright guys, back in the shop today. It's been like 3 months since I shot the first part of this fabrication video where I'm trying to add on this rear hoop. So I'm gonna finish that up. I've been busy, I've been fishing a lot this summer, I've been doing all kinds of stuff. My buddy let me borrow his motorcycle, so I've been taking that out on rides up into the mountains to Triumph Tiger Cross Country 800, which has just been super badass to play with, especially in the Four Corners. This last weekend was the Four Corners Motorcycle Rally, hosted by Durango Harley Davidson. Super fun event. Went to some hill climbs, some flat track racing. There was a stunt team where they were pulling wheelies, burnouts, and donuts, and all kinds of fun stuff in the parking lots and up at the casino. They gave away some custom Harley Davidsons, like a Fat Bob and Street Glide. Really fun event, and I think it really sparked me to get back into the shop, especially as summer's kind of winding down, and to get working on it. Since I learned to weld recently, I did a new project. I built like a little standing desk for my wife and I's small apartment that we live in. So that helped me practice my welding skills. Now I feel really confident going into welding this piece. I did get my new battery, and you get Rudy 1201. And while I was looking at the bike to figure out where I wanted to put it, I was like, well, it could fit here, I could put it somewhere else. I was like, I really want to clean up this center area. When I realized I got these brackets in the back, and if I put the battery like right in here, it hides perfectly in that little gap. So that's probably where we're gonna put our battery. We're gonna keep chugging away on this, make it a little cleaner, and then be able to finally finish up that rear end. It's got that integrated light for the tail hoop. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I know it's been a while. Really excited to get back into this. So let's get at it. tabs have come off that I know. I still don't know if these tabs need to come off. I think this is for the rear fender from the stock part of the bike, but I'm not sure because I didn't have a rear fender on this bike to begin with, and I didn't want to cut these off needlessly. I do know that as long as the rear wheel's off, I'm going to be able to get to these pretty easily. So I'm going to leave those on for now. I got two, one on each side. Other than that, we're looking pretty good. So I really like the progress I made today, and I'm really excited to get back and working on this thing. My battery's about to die, my camera, and I don't have my charger. Unfortunately, I still don't think I'm going to be able to get this rear hoop welded on today. Back in the Maker Lab again. Kind of starting this video outside just because even though you can hear the road and the highway, it's quieter than all the fans going on inside. There's some dust collecting going on in the wood shop, and that collector is kind of based right near the metal lab. So just to avoid the noise, I'm going to start out here. I'm finishing grinding on some welds, and I actually think I'm going to put the rear hoop on today. So that's the focus. Let's get cracking on it. They aren't necessarily the prettiest welds, but once we grind them out, they should do just fine for holding that hoop in place. Because of the kickstand, the bike won't lay flat perfectly, but you can see that it is pretty level compared to the frame, given where that is. So I'm very pleased with the outcome thus far. Well, I think it was bound to happen at some point, but I did pop through that side bracket that I was trying to weld over. I was just trying to fill in that gap, and of course I stayed on it too long and it went through, so now I gotta try to fill it. So I started reviewing the footage from a couple days ago when I got home today, and I realized when I got to the end that my battery had died during my closing footage at the Maker Lab. So I'm making this in order to get my closing shot. I don't have the bike here, I'm just at home, but I was very happy with where the hoop ended up. I'm glad it's level. I'm glad I learned how to weld. Again, super amateur welder, not my forte. But the good thing about welding is if you mess it up, as long as you have relatively decent penetration with your heat and your weld into the metal, into the two different metals, you can grind it down and make it look pretty. So with a little bit more grinding and some powder coat on it, I don't think anybody's going to be able to tell from a distance that it was a slightly subpar job. I hope you guys liked the video today. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you guys will get the updates when I put more videos out. Keep revving, and ride safe as always. Take it easy.